What's going on, everyone? My name is Kyle, and welcome back to some more Modern Warfare 3 Search and Destroy. What I have for you guys today is 18-2 on Village, running with the Silence and Rapid Fire P90. As you guys can notice, this is a specialist game, which is something I don't utilize enough in Search. And lately, I've been kind of leaning towards specialist rather than assault, because when I use assault, I usually find myself playing on the passive end of things, because when it comes down to me, like being even upwards of 3 kills away from a streak, I kind of figure, you know what? If I play more carefully, play more cautiously, I'll get that kill streak and I'll be able to take advantage of that kill streak. But when I use specialists, it's literally like that slap in the face. Like, go get as many kills as you can to build that streak as fast as possible, because when you have all of them, you're literally invincible. And the quicker you can build a full specialist streak in Search, the better you're going to be off later on in the game, because if you ever encounter an enemy that's either tricky or as stalker or something like that, you will have an advantage because you have all the perks and you'll be able to figure out how to kill him for yourself. But anyway, I really want to talk about this big drastic change going on with Search and Destroy right now as of this patch. And if you guys remember, before Modern Warfare 3 came out, there was a bunch of people making videos in regards to perk lists. And one of the things that a lot of people were hating on was the fact that Sitrep Pro was supposed to counter Dead Silence, meaning that if you had Sitrep on and someone else had Dead Silence on, you could literally hear them as if they didn't have Dead Silence on. And a lot of people, they didn't really like that notion, just because Sitrep, as it is, was already a powerful perk, because you had this vision of seeing everything. Like, you could see all the explosives. It gave you that advantage, because if you were ever to run into a building and someone had a claymore up, you'll know exactly where the claymore was. And a lot of people, they just didn't like that idea. Some people were skeptical, some people loved it, some people hated it, and I just wanted to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on it. So what are your thoughts right now before I express my views and my opinions on it? Personally, it does add one thing to this game that it really desperately needed, the franchise needed it for the longest kind of time, and that was the incentive to be better with your weapon. And if any of you guys played Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 2 was all about gun skill. And since then, it came up with perks and kill streaks and all that sort of stuff. And the notion of you being good with a weapon was just thrown out the window and said, you know what, it doesn't really matter anymore. Which kind of sucked, because I know a lot of people that played the game to get better and play the game to learn how to use different weapons were kind of let down when they lose these most stupid kind of gunfights, because people were either using perks that allowed them to play more of a pussy, more or less. But anyway, what I kind of like is that it does give you that incentive, like I said, to have more gunfights. And gunfights are going to come down to who has the better gun skill at this point in time, which is awesome and which I think is pretty cool. But it's really going to change up how I play Search, because coming from someone that has been an avid fan of Search and played it since COD 4, like, I'm kind of lost right now, because every time I play Search, the third tier perk was always Dead Silence or Ninja, and that's been like that for 3 to 4 years, and it was just literally a force of nature to just have Dead Silence on. But now I'm going to go in and be like, should I use Sitrep? What should I use? And I kind of don't want it to come to the point where people are utilizing Sitrep Pro so they could sit in corners and try and figure out like where everybody's at and where everybody's running at. Because if it comes down to the point where people are like, you have two people, and both of them have Sitrep Pro on, they can both hear where both people are coming from, and they know that they have to get in the gunfight, but it's literally like, who's going to start this gunfight first? That's something I really don't want to see happen with this whole Sitrep countering Dead Silence thing. But anyway, guys, this gameplay is coming to a close very soon, and like I said, I really wanted to hear what you guys thought on it, because right now, if you're not taking advantage of this, I would highly recommend it, because not a lot of people know at this point in time about the whole idea of Sitrep countering Dead Silence. So if you want to get some really crazy Search and Destroy games, I would recommend that the best time to do it is right now, just because you had that advantage that most people don't know about right now, because a lot of people are still using Dead Silence and are still thinking, you know what, I have the advantage because I'm using Dead Silence, but you can literally take that advantage away and give it to yourself by using Sitrep. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, could you please leave it some sort of rating or some sort of support? That would be awesome. And if you didn't, be sure to let me know why, and I could try and change that for future videos. But my name has been Kyle, and this has been 18-2, and I'll talk to you guys next time.